Hi. So I decided I want to do this thing where if I don't have time to film the planned video, I will just do a little recap of how my week was, because I can do that and it shouldn't take too long to do. I hope. Don't mind that. Okay. Okay, so to start off with, I am exhausted, as usual. What's new? I am quite pale this week. I don't exactly know why. Could be the B12 injection I had last week. Could be because I'm feeling like I'm coming down with a cold. Who knows? I got my blood drawn today. Yeah, I had to go see my GI, the surgeon who diagnosed me with celiac. I had to go see him yesterday, like just your usual checkups. I said, yeah, I'm still feeling kind of sleepy and tired and exhausted, and I'm only up for like 3 hours and I need to go to have a nap again. He said, yeah, that should not happen. So he ordered me to get some blood done to see if there's anything there, and he's also going to refer me to a doctor who's very knowledgeable in hematology, so blood studies, and oncology, cancer studies. He says he doesn't think I have cancer, but just, check all the boxes. I brought up the chronic fatigue to him, and he said he didn't really say much about that. But I do know a chronic fatigue diagnosis requires like a lot of because they don't have an official diagnosis, like an official way to find out. So you kind of have to like do a lot of tests and tick off all the boxes before you can say. So there's that. Mum and I were talking and we were saying like, yeah, chronic celiac can sometimes be misdiagnosed as IBS, which then leads me to think, how long have I had celiac and not known? Which is a terrible worry of mine. Like, my GI also said maybe try getting rid of onions and garlic from my diet, see if that helps anything, because I still have a little bit of stomach troubles. Yeah, I'm still like bloating, so evidently something is still not going right. But my legs are getting a workout every Wednesday, which is great, because I go to uni and it's like 50 steps total, I counted. Yeah. Yeah, my GI is supposed to send a letter so that I can apply for a special consideration for disability, for the celiac and stuff. Just because the celiac and the chronic fatigue is really messing with my ability to do my uni work. So we kind of need to fix that or find a way around it. Which reminds me I need to email some people for my unit. Which I should probably do that tomorrow. I'll do that while I'm watching Hamlet tomorrow. We're doing Hamlet next week, so I need to kind of either watch that or read it before then so I understand it. Yeah, we, after we finished with the GI, we went to the local, shopping mall, which is usually fun. Got a lot of shops there and we loved them. I went to a shop called Games World and I got Puzzle Clock. If it will go, it will not. Okay, fine. Yeah, Puzzle Clock. So this one is Van Gogh's Starry Night over the Rhone. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but it's really cool. This entire, like, except for the black bit, this black ring, the entire thing is a puzzle, like a 3-dimensional puzzle that you put together with all the pieces and things. It's made from plastic, I think, because it didn't feel like paper, like usual puzzle. But yeah, so I did that. I made it in I made it that night when I came back home. yeah, I just think it's fancy. It sits on my it's on my bedside table now. That is my table clock, so that's great. I have a table clock. We also went to a clothing shop, Valley Girl, which I don't go to very often, but they were having a sale, so I got a couple clothes. It kind of fit my like academia sort of style. These are all like summer clothes, or like light clothes, so I can't wear them now because it's freezing. But I have them ready. So there's this like camisole top. It's made of a really stretchy material. It said here it was nylon and elastane, so it's gonna be really good and stretchy and breathable, possibly. I don't know. It cost me like $7 for this because it was on sale from the original. Oh, it's not gonna. I can't see the original. Okay, fine. Well then, I also got a turtleneck sweater sort of thing. It's ribbed. It's a nice like. I think it's called like. I think it's a jewel. I think that's the name of the color. So this, I got it for about $10. I think. I still have the tags on because I haven't. Okay, it says jade on here, but it's like a. It's like a ribbed turtleneck. I've been getting really into turtlenecks for winter. This one is polyester and elastane, so obviously not very sustainable, but it is still stretchy and good, and the sleeves are a decent size, decent length, which is always good for me. I will always be pulling my sleeves down anyway. So yeah, I got that, and finally I got myself a. So this is where the academia comes in, I think. I found a pair of shorts that look like a skirt. It's a pair of shorts, but it's got the flap over it, so it looks like a skirt. I just think that's really cool. This one was not on sale, so I did actually have to pay like $25 for it, but it looks really good, and it'll be so fun to wear in like summer, because then I get to wear my fancy plaid skirt and don't have to worry about it being short because it's a pair of shorts. It does not have pockets, unfortunately. It's probably the only negative about it, but other than that, look at that, it's so cool. Can't find a thing to tell me what it's made of though, but it definitely feels nice. It's definitely like an autumn, like early autumn type garment. So like your March or September, I think, if you're not in the southern hemisphere. So yeah, I really liked it. I wasn't leaving the shop without this one because there was a little houndstooth print jumper that I wanted, but that one was a little expensive, so I took the cheaper one. Also bought a ton of socks because like Big W was having a deal on socks. Like you can get 5 for $5, I think it was, or something. I can't remember. So I got a pair for Mum, I got a pair for my sister, and I got myself these little foxes. I got Chill Out because it's otters. And if you know anything about me, I adore space, so I got some space socks. It's like my 3rd or 4th pair of black socks that I own, but you know, you can never have too many, right? Oh, I also got that was my violin. I found a couple shops were selling these like little china bowls and like china dishes and things for really cheap. I don't know why, but I kind of am tempted to go back and get a whole bunch more. But I got this little bowl. I think it was called a dipping bowl, so it's like where you put sauces in and things. It was $1.50. I'm obviously not going to use it for food. I was thinking I could put like trinkets in it, but I have a better idea now. I kind of want to use it as like a little water bowl for when I'm doing painting with like watercolors. And you can just dip the brush in and it's not as giant as the jar I used to use. I liked this because it reminded me of, in Singapore there's this area, East Coast Road, there's an area down there. I'm pretty sure I showed you the earrings I'm thinking of. But there's a lot of Peranakan things there. Peranakan being like the, this like ethnic group, like Peranakans are a certain breed of residents of Singapore. My mother is one of them, so by blood I am one. But a lot of their pottery and designs and style is like this. They have a lot of tiles with this sort of pattern. So I got it because it made me smile. So yeah, $1.50. So I need to stop moving it or I will drop it and that'll be disastrous. I didn't really get much else when I went out there. We did a lot of like grocery shopping stuff, so not really interesting stuff to talk about. Then Wednesday I went to uni, so uni days are like an entire day out thing because public transport, you know? But that was fun, I enjoyed it. I do really enjoy going to uni, like being on campus, it's fun. Just tiring to get there, but you know, it's okay. We can deal with it. Today I mostly spent most of the day just listening to Taylor Swift's new album, The Tortured Poets Department, because that like came out at a time that I was awake, 2 p.m, so I listened to it with Mum, and we listened to it and we were trying to analyze it and things, which is always fun. I love doing that. I loved some of the songs. I think my favorite from that album is LOML. It hit the spot really well. I really liked it. And then she announced that it's a double album, and so Tortured Poets, the anthology, is now out. Which is like great. I paid so much to get the manuscript edition, and then it didn't seem to be available for purchase on the Australian online store, so I bought the digital album on the US store, so I'm just waiting for the email to come in to give me the link so I can download it, and then I don't have to go through the trouble of like importing the manuscript edition. That works, you know? There's a gap on the wall there for the poster that's supposed to come with the Tortured Poets CD. So that's set up, that's good. Yeah, it's pretty much how my week's gone. So, been doing a lot of writing, that's been fun. I had a friend's birthday, so I wrote them a little piece of fan fiction and I sent them a card, but they haven't gotten the card yet, which is great. I love the postal system. that was sarcasm, like, yeah. Hopefully they'll get their card soon. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Mum had a run-in with an arrogant guy when we were leaving the parking lot of the shopping mall, so she's kind of afraid to go back, because, yeah, which is great, because I kind of really like that shopping mall, but you know, it's fine. I can get most of those stores in the really huge one. It's just that one will take us an entire day, so yeah. Yeah, I have a phone consult with my GI Friday week, and then I'll be seeing him in 3 months' time. I'll keep you up to date on that. If you see me squeezing a thing, it's just this stress ball type thing that I got from National Geographic. It's got all the planets on it. Yeah. It's my little space ball, and it's supposed to be a stress ball, but it doesn't give me the satisfaction of reinflating when I squeeze it properly. It takes forever, so it's not as satisfying as a proper stress ball. I usually just have it as display, but I needed something to squeeze right now. Yeah, that's about it. Next week we've got Anzac Day, which means Thursdays are out. Because Anzac Day is on a Thursday, so it's a public holiday, which means a lot of things aren't going to be working. Just give me time to catch up on my other unit, I guess. That's all I got for you this week. I'm really sorry it's not the video I promised last week, but things don't always work out as I have them planned, and it annoys me so much. Okay, be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with my crazed ramblings. And I'll see you next week for something. I don't know what. Bye.